5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
This is About Space, America's return to space, with news and information on our U.S. space program.
From our About Space Today world headquarters on Florida Space Coast, I'm John Gomez, and here are the stories you need to know about. Japanese company iSpace is going back to the moon, China launches from its newest spaceport, and an old friend reconnects. This and more next, as America and the world is listening to About Space Today.
D&D Cruise and Tours is the official agent for About Space, and we invite you to come fly away to all-inclusive resort island destinations, or a cruise vacation from Port Canaveral, and even visit the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex, or just come and see the parks. Call for a discount cruise or an island getaway or the Florida beaches. Call today. The call is free, and so are our services. Call 877-747-8631. That's 877-747-8631. We are Florida's group travel specialists.
Welcome back. The Japanese space exploration firm iSpace is getting another shot at the moon. The company's Resilience Moon 2 lander arrived in Florida on November 27th. It'll launch on a SpaceX Falcon 9 sometime in January. iSpace's first attempt to land on the moon came in April of 2023. Unfortunately, the mission ended in failure after an altitude sensor was confused by the unaccounted-for detection of a crater rim. It made the spacecraft think it was closer to the surface than it actually was. Resilience 2 has been upgraded with new software that will hopefully prevent a disaster like the last attempt. Stay tuned to About Space Today for more updates. In other news, on November 30th, the Chinese National Space Agency launched its first Long March 12 rocket. This marks an advance in the space agency's crewed moon plans and the debut of a new spaceport that will boost the country's access to space. The Shanghai Academy of Spaceflight Technology, SAST, the folks who actually made the rocket, declared the launch a success within an hour of liftoff, though no details of the spacecraft were provided. A lack of reusable launchers and options for launch pads likely contributed to the slower than expected pace that China has done this year with their launches. This launch was China's 59th orbital launch attempt with just a month of 2024 remaining, and their goal is to have over 80 launches per year. So, stay tuned to About Space Today news, and we'll have more on China's plans to go back to the moon. Finally this week, NASA has confirmed that Voyager 1 has had its communications restored after an incident in October led to the spacecraft being offline. NASA engineers were able to resolve the problem early in November, and the X-band communication resumed on November 18th, with the spacecraft once again returning data from its 4 remaining instruments. Voyager 1, at 47 years old, is 15.4 billion miles from Earth. Check out our Facebook page, aboutspace.today, for details on launches and landings. You can find us on your favorite podcast platform. Just don't forget to click that like button. Want to really help out? Click on subscribe. Don't forget to check out Special Report with David Denault twice a week and America in Space with Don Meyer on Fridays. Whether you're listening from the International Space Station or just on your phone here in the U.S., thanks for joining me. I'm John Gomez, and you just learned a little about space today.